So today I'm going to show everyone how to make the small wreath kit from Sola Wood Flowers. So you should have your wreath, glue stick for the later process, your ruby filler, and your leaves. Also the dye of your choice. I chose ivory because it's more neutral for all seasons, and you should also have your Sola wood softener. So for the wood softener, you can either do a pre-treatment or the one dye process, which I'm going to do. So I already have my dye and my softener in my large bowl. You probably want to use a medium to large size bowl. And you're gonna do a 1:10 ratio with the softener and water. So a good measurement for that is about a teaspoon. So a teaspoon of the softener, 10 teaspoons of water. If you're using a lighter color, you're gonna wanna do a colder water. If you're using bright, vibrant colors, you're gonna wanna do warmer water. And I did a 1:1 ratio with the dye, but since I want my flowers, my ivory flowers, to be a little bit darker, I put a little bit more dye in the mixture, and then I just stirred it around with a fork. You're also going to want to use gloves because it can get very messy with the paint and you don't want that on your hands. So I have my raw flowers here and also my wood flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and start the dye process. So you're just going to want to turn it upside down and dip it in the water. Make sure it gets all around in there. And it looks like I can even add more to mine. But you can see it's starting to soak into the wood. So just keep going until you get the color that you want from it. And this is a 24-hour dry process, so you're gonna want the dye to dry for 24 to 48 hours before you complete the wreath. So once it's to your liking, just put it on the plate or a tray, and you repeat the process with the other flowers. Okay, so it's been 24 hours and you can see my Sola Wood flowers are dry. I did the ivory color, so it's very subtle, but it goes well with the raw flowers. So now it's time to arrange your small wreath. And if you see the picture on the website, they're arranged kind of on the left side, and you can arrange them however you want, but I really like the left side, so I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. They provided you with this glue stick, but it's a little bit too big for my personal glue gun, so I'm just gonna use my own hot glue. And you can piece it together pretty much however you want. There's no set way. So I'm gonna start by gluing some of the ruby fill. And then the leaves are pretty big, so you can cut them if you want to. I'm just gonna lay it like this. And you can always get off the excess glue once it dries. And then just repeat until you get the arrangement you like.